And as you guys can see, we now have shaders working on my Xbox One. Hey everyone, how you doing? My name is Echo and I hope you're having a great day. Today in this Minecraft video, I'm going to be showing you how to install shaders for Minecraft Xbox One Bedrock. This does not cost you anything at all. This is not done through Realms. There is actually a working method on how to get this done. Now I don't take credit for this. Credit goes to, I believe, Bruno, who is the founder, but also a big shout out to Dacon Blackrose as well, because he did help me with this. So I've done a couple of shaders videos recently, and people are like, well, how do you get it to work on Xbox? I'm going to be teaching you. What I do want you guys to remember is that not everything is going to work on Xbox. You can do this with multiple things. You can do this with texture packs, skin packs, shaders, even normal add-ons. I might teach you guys separate ways because they do work slightly different. In today's video, I'm doing this on an Xbox One X. It should work for the original Xbox, Xbox One S, and the X. I'm doing this in 1.12, but it should work going forward as well. If you do enjoy today's video and it does help you out, please be sure to hit that like button. There's a couple of things you're going to need, so let's start off with that. The first thing you need to do is you need to go into your settings, press your home button, go right, go to your settings, go down to display and sound, click on your video output, go across once, go down to video fidelity and overscan, and make sure apps, this will most likely be ticked if you've never done this. Make sure it's simply not ticked. If it's ticked, it's not going to work. All right, step number 2, you are going to need a couple of apps. So go to My Games, apps that we have installed and that you need. You need File Downloader, you need Microsoft Edge, because this is to access the internet, and you also need UFO Transferer. I know some of these look a little bit dodgy, but I've tested them, I've checked them, they are legitimate, and considering they're on Xbox, I imagine they would be legitimate as well, because if they were causing harm to the Xbox system itself, I'm pretty sure that Microsoft would get rid of it. Step number 1 is to open Microsoft Edge. This is to access the internet. This is the file that I'm using, which is Xbox One shader. There's a couple of them out there and tutorials out there that the shader crashes your Xbox. I've not had any issues with this one on 1.12. So I'll leave the link down below so you guys can check it out. So go across to the download, don't press A, press start, go down to copy link. The next thing that you need to do is open File Downloader. Just simply click on it. This is where you need to start putting the files in specific folders in order for this to work successfully. So once this is opened, top left, you will see 3 dots. Press A on it. Click from URL. Go over to this so you can see the line. Press A, press B, press start, and paste. The next thing you need to do is click on your local storage. You then need to tap on this, which is on the right, which is the download. It will then change the name saying destination path and name. I've already got it there, but I'm still gonna press start. If you've already got it there, don't worry. It's most likely just simply going to overlay and just move the other file out the way. This can take a little bit of time because I think it's 73 megabytes. So don't worry, I'm only getting this error because I've already got this file, but I'm gonna click OK anyway. It's just gonna copy over the files. Then go back to this, three lines. Click on storage, click on your local storage, and as you guys can see, this is what we're using. Now press A on this. Now, when you press A, if that does not work, the likelihood is that shaders is not going to work for your Xbox. I've had a lot of people tell me that crashes have been happening with specific ones. Like I said, this one's been fine. So because this pack has been built for the convenience of Xbox, usually what you would have to do with other ones is then go in here and then copy all of these. You don't need to do this with this pack. The great thing about this pack is you actually have the option to just select this and then click on this. And then we go back, which is pressing B. And then here you want to name this whatever you want to name it. For me specifically, I'm going to name this, we're going to name this Nightwalker. I think it's the creator, and we're going to do this Nightwalker shaders. So once you now have the Nightwalker shaders, go in this, and you then want to click on this, which is going to paste all of those files inside of here. This may take a little bit of time. Now trust me, this can take a little bit of time. So just to double check that you have all the files, tap on the folder. You should end up, you should end up with something like this. All right, so we're pretty much done with this software now, but I also want to remember, guys, remember mega scoops, because we need to access this folder in the other app. So you now need to open the UFO transferer. Don't worry, it's safe. I know you guys always question things, but this is safe. It works perfectly fine. Top right, you're going to see a cog. This is settings. Tap on this. You then want to click on open in File Explorer. At the top, you will see packages. Scroll across, press A. To the right, you will see Megascopes Universal File. This is exactly what we've seen before. Exactly like I told you guys to remember this folder. Press A. This time, you want to click on Local State. Go to Nightwalker Shaders or whatever you named it. Press Start. And yes, you want to cut it. Sounds weird, but don't worry. Then go back to Packages. You are then looking for Microsoft Minecraft UWP. For me, and most times, it's on the right-hand side. This one, press A. Click on Local State once again. This is your games. It will be com.mojang. It should be the only one that's there. Now, since this is pretty fresh for most of you guys, you're not going to see resource_packs. We now need to create a new folder. To do this, go to the bottom and click this, which is the plus. It needs to be spelled the exact same way I do it. It's no capital letters. If you spell this wrong, it simply will not work. So resource, R-E-S-O-U-R-C-E. It needs to be underscore, and then it's simply packs, which is in lowercase as well. So P-A-C-K-S. Done. Press start on resource packs and click paste. Then press A to double check that the Nightwalker shade is in there. As you guys can see for me, the files are successfully in there. It's now time to back out and load up Minecraft. Now at this point, do what you're used to doing. Go to play, go to create brand new, go to create new world, and if done successfully in your resource packs, you will see this. Just enabling it. There is no behaviors pack with this one. You do not need to do this in global resources because I think we'd have to create a separate file in order to do this. Keep it simple. If you followed what I've done, you shouldn't have any problems at all. Now, I know for a fact not everybody is going to enjoy the shaders that I'm showing you guys. So feel free to mess around with different shaders. If you don't like the shaders, try and find one that you do like. Now, again, not every single shaders is going to work because not all of these are built for Xbox One. Most of them are usually built for iOS, Android, or Windows 10. Usually the Windows 10 versions work on Xbox because they're basically a straight port. Anyway, let me load this up and show you guys what it has to offer. And as you guys can see, we now have shaders working on my Xbox One. So I think this is a pretty decent pack. It's usually the texture that people really aren't a fan of. But if you're looking for a different experience, guys, at least you've got something new. This, I think, has been combined with a different texture as well. But shaders on Xbox, it's actually working. I think the trees are moving as well. Yeah, that's usually the sign of a successful shaders. There is a bunch of different shaders available in the Minecraft community. I'm loving the tracing, though, which I believe is coming from this. I haven't set nighttime on this one, actually. Also, I haven't had a deeper look at the ocean. Ooh, this actually looks pretty fancy. It's actually not that bad. All right, so what I want to do is quickly go through the phases of day and night. So if we do / time, we do it to, we set it to noon. So midday. Okay, still pretty the same. If we go to next one, time, we set it to sunset. See what the sunset looks like. It's the ambience of the sky that I like the orangey feel. I really do like that. And you're probably going to see this change slightly, but we're going to speed time up because this is a tutorial. We're going to do time, and we're going to set this to midnight. And as you guys can see, we have the different aura in the sky. And I think it looks brilliant. I think it's a really, really decent pack that most players shouldn't have any issue installing. If you guys do have any problems, please feel free to leave a comment down below, and I'll try and help you as much as possible. But if I can do it, you guys can do it. Have a great day. Stay beautiful. The link's down below. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.